It's no secret that California, including Orange County, has a shortage of housing. But how do we determine how much housing is needed? What kinds of housing units are built, and where it gets built? State housing law sets those rules with a process called the Regional Housing Needs Assessment, or RHNA. But what exactly is RHNA, and why do we need it? And why does the state tell local jurisdictions how much housing they need? Let's tackle those questions. Every 8 years, local governments go through a planning process that evaluates current housing stock and projects population growth to determine how many more units of housing should be built to meet the needs of our communities. State law requires that this process considers the needs of multiple income levels to make sure that all Californians have a place to call home. It all began in 1969 with legislation that outlined the process that all California cities, towns, and counties must follow to plan for the housing needs of our residents, regardless of income. Over the years, critics have pointed out that cities are not meeting their RHNA goals. However, it's important to keep in mind that cities do not build housing. They are only required to zone for the number of units allotted. As a result, additional legislation has been created with the intent to clarify the process and ultimately lead to more housing development activity throughout the state. Two recent bills, SB 828 and AB 1771, made big changes to how housing needs were to be determined. The new laws add financial penalties of up to $600,000 each month to cities that do not zone for their share of housing. In the latest RHNA cycle, the new calculation process resulted in a higher number of units being distributed between Orange County cities than ever before, higher even than many cities may be able to zone for without making some pretty big changes to their general plan housing element. Cities must now plan for those increased units or be faced with serious financial penalties. Orange County cities are getting creative and are taking these changes seriously. Planning housing for all members of our communities will ensure that everyone, including teachers, tradespeople, healthcare workers, recent college graduates, young families, seniors, and you will have the opportunity to work, live, and thrive in Orange County. Housing opportunities for all income levels is important for the long-term health of a community, a city, a county, and the state. Yes, some tough decisions and changes are ahead. But if we look at this as an opportunity and a challenge that can be solved with creativity, innovation, and a focus on the future, it will be well worth it. Let's work together to make sure that happens. Housing Orange County, an Orange County Council of Governments and Association of California Cities, Orange County Education Collaboration. To see more videos and information about navigating the RHNA process, visit www.occog.com/housing.